So, hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I show you now the second stage of Voidrift. So I have every single stage in my YouTube from the whole of Voidrift stages, and I try to make it as simple as possible for you guys. So I use only epics on this run, and I show you guys the gear and end like always. I use only epics here on this one. But after this try, after we succeeded, I will purposely break the run so I don't finish this run, right? And then I show you with the legendaries. If you have a hex or something, it makes it much easier. So first we place Oleg here. The reason I have to place Oleg here is because we don't have a hex or a Zilas, that have range to kill this. But I show you this in the next run, what I mean. So here I place Oleg first. And I use Eona. Then I have to place as third one Midan, so her ultimate will be up for the cleansing poison. But she doesn't reach her, so we have to use 3 healers here, just for Iona. And it's also good for Rage Region, so I use Hollow now here to give Iona Rage Region and to heal her the poison one, because I cannot cleanse her, right? Midan is there for the cleanse, but I cannot reach her. So, and now I tank. I made Volker full tank, and I use a bot side. The reason for that is I want to use fighters on the bot side only. You don't want to use 2 tanks here, because the stone thing from the air only goes on tanks. It doesn't go on fighter, so it will always be on Oleg now. It's 100%. And then I put my vortex down to make sure that Volker is surviving, right? Now I cleanse. As soon as the poison comes, you cleanse. You can activate Hollow already to give her a bit rage regen. Then I put Navras down. And Volker is tanking them. And then I need a second tank because I don't kill them fast enough. So I put a second Gluttony in this case. They are both very tanky and can survive them. In this case, I just use it like this. I still hold on to Eona and wait till the mobs come, right? I'm not gonna use Hollow now, because I'm gonna wait till the poison is there. Now, I will use Hollow when I use Eona. So she gets the resets too. And Vortex heals this guy, and Hollow heals her. So they both don't get cleansed, but they survive from one healer. Now I'm gonna pop Eona and Hollow. So I rage regen everyone. It's also important to rage regen Midan, right? You can use ultimates. And Navras is pretty good in this one too. And yeah, continue the first phase. So you will see the stone drop will only come on like it cannot come on the fighters. So these spots are now we use Midan. And I use Iona and Hollow. And I can just drop Vortex. Vortex you don't really need to use. I just use it for fun, I guess. And yeah, that's basically the stage, right? That's the last 3 months on the top side. It's the last monster on the bottom, and I will not fail this, right? I can show you. I will not use ultimate on the bot side. So that's why you want to have a tanky fighter. Like one tanky fighter would be enough if you have more damage, right? But I only used epics on this one, so I didn't have so much damage, so I used 2. And I usually always use Gluttony here too. I will show you guys the gear now. You see, this is a clear. It's 30 out of 30. And this guy's still alive, but we will 100% kill him. So I quit this one, so I guess show you how to do it if you have good units as well. So I can show you the stats, 20 million, 15 million, and yeah, this was just tanking. I show you the gear now, and then I will make another try with the other units. That's Navras. it's Volker. I make Volker full tank. She's just there to tank. I give her this artifact. Level 1, it doesn't matter. On Gluttony, I have the same artifact, but it's a bit higher because it doesn't need to be this high. It can be level 1 because it doesn't give you damage or anything. It's just there to block one extra unit, right? Eona. Yeah. I have this on her. This. Midan. Just something. Doesn't really matter. She just needs to dispel the thing. This one. And normal artifact. Hollow. And yeah, that's my tank. And everyone has access to Volca, so I used her here because I usually use something else. But I can leave the tank setup. I can leave. But if you don't, if you have units, you don't need to use 3 healers. You can just use 2, and it should be fine. So we're gonna use Hex because with Hex you can make different positioning. Hex or Zilas both work, right? Both work very good, and we can still take this too. I just need Hex for his range, right? I give him his gear back. It's from Navras. I just take it from Navras away. And we don't need him anymore. I just took the gear from him, so you guys don't need to see the gear again, right? So I take 1 less damage here because it doesn't matter anymore. I have Hex because then I can make different positioning. So this healer spot, what you had before, we don't need it anymore. And then you can place Oleg now, this time here. That means around him will be the stones, right? Because Oleg will always get the stone, 100%, because I have only 1 tank with me. And the stone drop only comes on the tank. And it will be around here. And then I use Hex here. He's safe there. And then I don't need to position Oleg here. I need to position Oleg here if I don't have this range. That was the whole reason for the other positioning. But if you have a Hex or a Zidas that can reach there from this spot, you can make it easier for your life. So then you put Midan down again as a 3rd. And then you put Hollow down. You use Hex Ultimate to kill the first 3 fast. And then you put Volker down again. You could use, instead of Gluttony or instead of Volker, you could use Abomination or Elder, any fighter that is, you just give them tank stats, right? Which has good HP, base HP. Then you put Eona already. That way I have everyone in the cleanse range, right? And Eona finished the work on the bot side. So yeah, if you have a Hex or Zilas, you can position like this. See this stone drop, I mean. It only comes on the tanks. It doesn't come on fighter. I don't know if it says here somewhere. Damage from the target's max HP. But yeah, I know this. This only comes on the tanks. That's why I use fighters on the bot side for tanking. That's the reason for it. I use Hex again. And yeah, it's basically different positioning. But this one is much safer because I have Hex. I can make different positioning. But if you don't have the range from Hex that cannot kill the top side alone, you need to make different positioning and just use Warriors, Karmet, anything works. I just use as lowest requirement as possible, so you guys can copy that. If you have like instead of Eona, you could use Karmet, much better, Vienna, much better, stuff like that. I have the units too, but I just want to show you guys that you don't need the units. You just need to position them right. And of course have some decent gear, right? For Nightmare Voidrift, because it's Nightmare Voidrift. And yeah, that's basically it, I think, for the stage. And always Midan, wait for this poison and cleanse everyone with Midan, right? You saw I took 1 unit less than I needed. And yeah, that's how I do the stage always, because I do much takeovers as well on my Twitch for free all the time. And this is the simplest way, which you need lowest requirements gear wise. Like Lottany survive everything, and yeah, the stage is finished now. I finished this also because I finished the video, right? So I will make now the next stage. It will be also on my YouTube. If you guys like what I'm doing, leave a like, subscribe, and thank you guys. Leave also a comment if you like to. Always nice to have comments. And yeah, I will have every single stage explained which lowest units that you can have. Everyone should be accessible to them. But yeah, I showed only epics, and now I have Hex with me. With Hex, we could use one unit less, right? Because this with Hex is very good, this one. But if you don't have Hex, you can just do it like I did it on with the epics only, right? You can just use, instead of Eona, you can use Karmet Vienna. Instead of Nauvras, you can also use Karmet Vienna, Boreas. Anything what you have with magic damage is good for the stage. Which, yeah, but Eona works too, and Nauvras works as well. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe. Bye bye. Thanks for watching, guys.